guys, what's up? It's Mac. So we're chilling on my floor today. I'm okay. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about some more trans childhood signs that, looking back on now, make sense. And I did a video like this over a year ago, which I will link somewhere up here and in the description, called Transgender Signs from Childhood Tales. So this will be like Childhood Tales Part 2. So get excited, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, here we go. Did you guys ever go to Build-A-Bear? Those were some good days. I got a lot of good Build-A-Bears. So when you go to Build-A-Bear, you build your own bear, you get to pick out its clothes, you get to name it, make a whole birth certificate, and every time, mine would be a boy. Choose boy clothes, never would be a girl. Same with like any regular stuffed animals, never a girl name. Always a boy. I thought that girl names were gross and girls were gross. Why would I want a girl bear? Ew, that's no fun. Cooties. Okay, so these things are kind of cool. When I was home over Christmas last year, so like 10 months ago, I was looking through these old like journals and stuff, and I came across one, I'm flipping through, and I found a lot of drawings of me with short hair and with like, different boy names and stuff. And I would be drawing my friends, like, oh, here's Jacob, is a boy, labeling him Jacob. Here's such and such, label the name such and such. And here's me, like with a boy name and a boy haircut. And then there was this like prompted journal that like asked you questions like, oh, what's your favorite food right now? What's your da-da-da-da-da-da? And then there was another page that said, if you could have any other name besides your own, what would it be and why? And so I wrote Jesse, Jesse, because it's the name of my vacation Bible school church leader who was a guy, and I want to be like him. And so there's that. And then something really interesting is I was looking through my mom's baby book of me. I don't know if your guys' parents at all keep like baby books where they like, put pictures and write little notes about you and oh, you did something so funny today. And so when I was around the ages of 2 and 3, my mom was like, writing in this journal like, oh my gosh, birth name, you're so funny. You just want to wear all boys' clothes and be just like your boy cousin who is a couple years older than you. And it's just so funny, like, you only will wear boys' clothes. If I put a dress on you, you'll scream and holler. Oh, so cute. You're such a cute little girl tomboy. And then a couple pages later, I go on and I still don't like girls' clothes, and I'm about 3, and somehow I learn the differences between the two sexes, boy and girl. And I learned that boys have penises and they can pee standing up, and that's what makes them a boy. Girls have vaginas, but boys have penises, and that's, what makes them a boy, so everyone seems to think. Incorrect. You don't have to have a penis to be a boy. Example A, me, boy, penisless. Anyways, when I found out that boys have penises, I told my mom at age 3, well, why don't I have a penis? And my mom's like, oh, because you're a girl. And I looked at my mom dead in the eye and I said, you go to the store and you buy me a penis, Mom. And she apparently cracked up, and so she wrote in this book, oh, birth name, you are so funny. You tell the funniest jokes. Ha 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 ha. A tradition in my family is that we go get pictures with Santa, me and my brother, like, up until this day, my mom makes us go and take pictures with Santa. It's slightly embarrassing. My brother gets real embarrassed, but I still go because I'm like, yo, Santa, hit me up, get me the goods. But anyways, my mom kind of let me dress kind of casual, up until I was maybe like 6 or 7. And I remember when I was 7, maybe 8. But my mom was at work, right? And we had our babysitter. And so our babysitter was, to dress us up in the outfits that my mom had set aside and take my brother and I to see Santa. And my mom was going to meet us at the mall, right? And so, my brother gets, this cute little sweater and shit, and he looks all cute and good. And then my babysitter's like, okay, well, you got to wear this really frilly black skirt and this like silky black top and cardigan and these tights. And I was like, no, I'm not wearing that. And I'm this good kid, okay? I was a suck-up. I was like the best little child you ever saw. Like I was a teacher's pet. I was a good child. Never caused a fuss, never got in trouble. And I said, no, I'm not wearing that. And she was like, you have to. Your mom said to. Sorry, but that's the way it goes. You only have to wear it, you know, and you can take it off after you come home. And I started throwing a fit. I was like, no, I'm not going to wear that. I started bawling, crying, screaming, running out. And I was like running out of the garage, and my babysitter chased me, grabbing me. And she's like, no, you have to wear this. Like, you can't run away. Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, no, let me go. I'm not going to the mall wearing that. Oh my God, that'd be the most embarrassing thing of my life. Ah! And I was screaming and crying, and she was like holding me, and I was kicking my feet and shit, and I looked like a devil child, okay? Y'all would have thought I was possessed by a demon. Needless to say, they strapped me into that nasty ass skirt, took me to see Santa. I sported a smile like this. And that was that. The next year, my mom bought me a suit that I could wear. It was a, you know, girl's cut, but it looked enough like a boy's suit. And I liked that a lot better. In online games like Club Penguin and stuff like that, I was always a boy character. In Pokemon, you know, I'd always choose the boy character. Any sort of video games, always a boy. Oh, here's another one. When I was in 9th grade, right, I was like 14, my band took a school trip up to New York City. And so we were assigned to these groups, you know, like with a parent and like, you know, 5 or 6 kids or whatever. And so I was put into a group of these older girls that I didn't even know who they were. They were like 4 older girls and me. And I was like in 9th grade, I dressed completely in boys' clothes, had like kind of a scene emo haircut. So the first day, right, we go out and there's 2 parents of one of the girls. And so we were like just walking around, and I think it was like Macy's or something they went into that had like, you know, 1,000,000 floors. And so we walk in, and you know, this girl's like, oh my gosh, you have to try this dress on. It's so cute. You need to try this on. It's so cute. So cute. Look at this. Let's try it on. Oh my gosh. And I'm just like standing there like awkwardly, like having a panic attack. And the dad walks up to me. He's like, hey, you want to like go outside and just walk around? Like, this seems kind of boring. And I was like, yes. So we walk outside and we go across the street to St. Patrick's Cathedral. Is that what it is? We walked in and like, you know, saw this beautiful cathedral. It was really cool. You know, just walking around, come back out, and we sit on the front steps of St. Patrick's. And so like we were just, you know, people watching, just kind of like, you know, this guy walks by and like, oh yeah, he's definitely married, 3 kids, no pets. So that was really like cool to me that he separated me from the girls and he noticed that I was different. Okay, so acting examples, right? So when I was younger, I did acting classes and community theater, school theater. And so when I was, I think, 9 or 10 maybe, I did this like Harry Potter acting class, and we ended up putting this kind of like skit play together thing about Harry Potter, right, that we were going to show our parents at the end of the couple weeks. And so when we were like assigning roles, the teacher was like, oh, birth name, like, do you want to be Hermione? Like, you kind of have like long brown curly hair, like, yeah, you could fit that. And I said, no, ew, gross, no. Okay, well then you, Sally, you'll be Hermione, and what should we make you birth name? And I said, I want to be Ron. Well, why don't we make, you know, little Jimmy over here be Ron? And he's like, no, I don't want to part, I just want to sit in the background. And so she's like, okay, well, I guess you can be Ron. And I'm like, yes! Ron Weasley, what up? So also I took just like a lot of acting classes, and we would, you know, do these little skits when I was maybe 15, 16. And I always hated playing the girl roles. Like when they would make me have a girl part in a script, I would be like very shy and timid, like not moving, just kind of like depressed. And when they had volunteers for like who wanted to be the guy role, I would volunteer. So we're gonna do this skit on American Idol, and who wants to be Steven Tyler? And I'd be like, yes, Steven Tyler, me. And I would play the best Steven Tyler you'd ever seen. I was emotive, I was moving, I had an accent, I was, you know, rocking it out. I was great. So basically, when I had the male roles, I was happy and really, you know, crazy. And then when I had the girl roles, I was just very like, you know, timid and not great. So there it is, more trans signs from my childhood. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below. Feel free to share this video and my channel with your friends, because that'd be cool. And make sure to follow all my social medias listed down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. But since I'm questioning, I look back on my, past and think that kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's begin. So,